Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm Chancey from MA7. In this video, I'll share some of the leadership knowledge I've learned and to analyze myself and offer some advices for the future. So, are you ready? Go! So, this is me. A very handsome guy, right?
My name is Xinzhen Chen. You can just call me English name Chancey, and I come from China. I'm 23 years old now. I think I'm a quite outgoing person, so when I'm free, I like to play basketball or listen to some music.
This is the university I went to. It's called Dolapibanda University, which is located in Thailand. I got my bachelor degree in tourism management here, and in my courses, I learned some knowledge of hospitality management. So after that, I found that I was really interested in the hospitality industry, and I think hospitality is a really good place for me. So that's why I chose to study hospitality management in SHMS after my bachelor degree. So now let's talk about the video. In this video, I'll critically analyze myself and make a plan for the future. So how will I do it? I will review course knowledge and activities and make a SWOT analysis to analyze myself and read some leadership-related literatures, and finally I will develop a personal leadership vision statement. To accomplish this assignment, I referenced and used a number of resources. I read the books TrendFinder and did a test. I also learned about Goldman's 6 leadership styles and reflected on and evaluated my performance in Everest simulation. And I also read some leadership-related literature like what is leadership, what is EQ, self-management, self-awareness, and so on. After doing this assignment, I think the most important thing I learned through this assignment is how to be a good leader. Although, as we all know, different leaders have different leadership styles, and they also have different personalities, emotional intelligence, and so on. But what I learned is that good leaders have some common characteristics. That is, they are generally very strong in execution, they have very good communication skills, they know how to motivate their employees and make them more loyal, and they are all willing to help their employees, and so on. So if I want to be a good leader in the future, all these things I learned can help me very well. I can use this to find out what I have and what I don't have. After that, I can improve myself based on this. So this knowledge is like a key to success. I know those characteristics and abilities that a good leader should have, and then I know how to make myself a good leader. Now let's talk about the self-analysis. This is my SWOT analysis of myself. The first one is my strengths. I am a very outgoing and talkative person. This is a necessary trait for the hospitality industry, so I think I'm a good fit for the hospitality industry. And I also have a very high level of analysis. So when I encounter some problems, I can solve them with a high level of analysis. I'm also proficient in basketball and singing. Although you may not think this has nothing to do with leadership, I think a good leader should be well-rounded, not just a professional in his or her field, but also in other areas as well. The last thing is that I was a high school basketball captain for 3 years, and I think that was a very unique leadership experience for me. I learned a lot as a leader during that time, such as how to manage my teammates well, how to motivate my teammates, how to communicate with my teammates, and so on. So since then, I think I have some leadership skills, and I got a lot. The second one is my weaknesses. I lack of confidence, so I'm afraid to express myself, and I often doubt my ability, and I am too straightforward, so when I am talking to people, it's really hard for me to be polite. I always straightforward, so sometimes I hurt or offend people. And I'm very afraid to work alone, so I think I also lack some ability to work independently. And what's more, I have low time management skills. I don't have a good sense of time, and I also can't organize my time rationally. The next is the opportunities. The first one is high demand for communication skills. Nowadays, there is a very high demand for leaders' communication skills, and I have good communication skills, and I am really willing to communicate with people, so I think this is a really good opportunity for me. And the second thing is job reopening after COVID-19. As we all know, COVID-19 is basically over now, so the global economy will go up and the people's demand will increase, so there will be a lot of job opportunities for us. And I think now is a good time to look for a job. The third one is multilingual ability. Now we live in a globalized world, so just speaking one language is not enough. But I can speak English and Chinese, the two most spoken languages in the world, so I have a big advantage. And finally, like I mentioned before, I have had experience as a leader, so I have some leadership skills. Next is the threat. The first is fierce competition. The hospitality industry has always been an international industry, so if you want to make it in the hospitality industry, you have to compete with your peers around the world. And the second is stressful work and long promotion time in the hospitality industry. That means that in the hospitality industry, you need to work very long time every day, and you need to work at night. So it's particularly stressful and tiring, and it generally takes longer time if you want to move up from the bottom to management. So I'm not sure I could stick with it. So about my personal leadership vision statement, my vision is to be a receptive, communicative, and influential food and beverage leader who is recognized within the industry in China. I am committed to being a transformational leader and have a democratic leadership style to achieve motivated staff, increase the loyalty, and ultimately increase the customer satisfaction. I hope that I can create a respectful, enjoyable, stress-free, and positive communication work environment for my staff, so that everyone has the opportunity to speak their mind and use their talents. So how to accomplish my vision? I think the first thing is improve my confidence. This is because when I become a leader, it is very important to have confidence. So in the future, when I work, I will practice my tasks over and over again, because the biggest fear is to be unskilled. When we are already skilled at something, then we will not be unconfident. And secondly, I want to have a positive self-awareness and constantly motivate myself. Focus more on my strength and keep encouraging myself. And I also think I need to improve my communication skills. I think I should change the way I talk to others. I should not be too straightforward. I should be more gentle, politely express myself and respect others, and improve my language skills. We all know that in the hospitality industry, it's an international industry. We have to deal with people from different countries, so the English is very important. But now my English level is still not too good. Sometimes the expression is not very accurate, so I need to improve it. And I also think time management skills need to be improved, because time management can help us to improve the efficiency of our work. So in the future, I'm going to create a schedule to get my work organized. Finally, I think I should also keep learning by reading and reflecting on my own experience, constantly improve my professional knowledge. This is my conclusion. Although my course and my video are coming to an end here, this is just the beginning for my work and study career. I have to say it was really a meaningful learning journey. Through the theoretical knowledge and activities in the class, I got a deeper understanding of leadership, and I found out that leadership is not as simple as I thought before. It requires a comprehensive development of one's overall qualities such as communication, teamwork, problem-solving, decision-making skills, and so on. I also got to know myself better and discovered some of my strengths, weaknesses, and areas that I need to improve. In the future, I hope I can use what I have learned in my work and continue to improve myself through continuous learning. And finally, I want to say that it was an honor to spend these 9 short weeks with Mr. Tyler and the wonderful students of MA6 and MA7. And I hope that in the future, everyone will be able to work in a position they enjoy and use their talents to the fullest. And the most important thing is that this is not the end. You can't stop. You need to keep learning, and I hope everyone can continue to improve themselves through continuous learning and become a better person.